to attend my first luxury event in London, and you're coming along with me because when I was living in Hong Kong, I used to bring you to different events. I remember I took you to a jewelry event, so you're coming along with me and we're gonna experience my first event in London. And to me, this event has a very special meaning because it's the first time I go and socialize with the ladies in London society. So I feel extra excited and special. And today is a high jewelry event, so I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna put on this navy dress. It has 2 bows and I feel it should be very nice next to the Christmas tree. Top, I'm gonna put on a gilet. This is just a headband that I sometimes wear as a scarf. I have quite a few pieces by Yves Solomon. Put on my Chanel dark grey cashmere cardigan, and then on top I'm gonna add this gilet. It's not very cold today, it's about 13 degrees, so I should be warm enough. And I actually have this other piece, but I think I'll save this for the festive season. It's pink and lined with silk, and I think it's a bit too much because for today it's more elegant and it's afternoon tea. So I think I'll save this piece for like a Christmas party or New Year's Eve party and wear the black one. And for shoes, I'm gonna put my Casadei because the outfit is quite dark, so I just want to add extra sparkle with these crystals. And for jewelry, I'm just gonna wear my own Cartier with these diamond studs. And this event is in Mayfair on New Bond Street, right next to Cartier. Several years ago, when I was visiting London as a tourist, I stayed on New Bond Street, and Cartier is just right downstairs. So I went inside and got a diamond necklace, a very tiny diamond necklace, as a gift for myself. At that time, I could not imagine just a few years later I'll be attending events in London and live in London and be able to socialize with the ladies in London society. And so let me do my hair and then get changed and go out. It's quite dark outside, we have a storm coming, so I think I'll just come home after the event and I'll talk to you more. So let's go outside now, I'll see you at the event. Everyone, I'm home and I just came back from the gym. Today's Saturday, so usually on Saturday I do my hot yoga. So usually I come home with like a fresh and clean from the gym, and I don't want to curl my hair and put on a lot of hairspray, so I'll leave it like this. And yeah, I feel like the days in London during winter is really short. I feel like I just woke up, went to the gym, and it's completely dark again. But today's Saturday, so I feel like I should go out, and I don't know where I should go because in mid-December in central London. I live in South Kensington, so if I go the usual direction to Mayfair to Piccadilly, it's extremely crowded with tourists and the traffic is horrible in London. I used to sit in a car and then didn't move for like 20 minutes, so usually I need to take the underground, but the underground is packed with people and we are all wearing a down coat, so it feels like I cannot breathe. and so I'm thinking about going to this restaurant in Bayswater, go to the other side of town, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to film any Christmas lights for you. So because we just had a storm called Dara and it was really strong wind and heavy rain, so I've been going to this Vietnamese restaurant near my home in Earls Court. Just found out they have this branch based Malaysian restaurant in Bayswater, so I'm thinking about getting a laksa or getting nasi lemak, getting chicken rice. I have a lot of relatives who are Singaporean, Malaysian, Indonesian and also Vietnamese, so I grew up eating a lot of Southeast Asian food, and for me the number one comfort food is always Cantonese Hong Kong style. Second one probably Southeast Asian, and then Japanese, and then maybe Italian food, but it really depends on my mood. And I think for London I really need Southeast Asian food to cheer me up and brightens up my mood. With the minimal sunshine and I didn't see the sun for like 10 days, so it's like really grey, dark and raining every single day, and I feel like every time I had noodles I feel like the soup it tastes like my auntie's cooking. And so I think maybe I'll take you to the Malaysian restaurant tonight. And at the high jewelry events, I felt extremely blessed. They allowed me to try on some extraordinary pieces. The ruby ring that I tried on was 1.3 million pounds, and the pearl necklace was 2 million pounds, and so I was thrilled. I felt extremely blessed, and to be able to admire the craftsmanship and try it on in such a luxurious and intimate setting. And actually at these events, even in Hong Kong, it's the same rules. The unspoken rules are the same. So in Hong Kong I went to private events by Louis Vuitton, by LV, and like Fendi and various other brands, by Dior as well. And actually I went to quite a few events in Hong Kong, but I didn't take any videos. I didn't vlog. I didn't bring my camera, because at these luxurious, like luxury VIP events, you actually should not take videos with a camera like this, or even with your iPhone, because you need to respect other people's privacy, other guests' privacy. I was thinking about taking little videos, like 10-second videos with my iPhone, but I got too excited and got carried away. So I hope that 1 to 2 minutes on YouTube is okay. I felt the ladies at the events, they were really friendly as well. Some of them came up to me and shook hands with me, and so they initiate the conversation, and I felt really welcome. When I was about to relocate to London from Hong Kong, I didn't tell that many people. I told my family and I told maybe 2 friends, and that's about it, because some people get really guarded. They're like, there's a lot of discrimination over there, and with your dark hair and dark eyes, you'll be like second class when you're in Western society. But I don't feel that way. I truly don't feel that way. Maybe it's not in my consciousness. So I don't have any experience of real violence or discrimination in London. I think London is just a mixture of different people and culture. I think as long as you look nice and smell nice and act nice, be really friendly to people and smile a lot, I don't think people are going to be super mean to you or really cold. And even if they're mean or cold, it's not your problem. I try to stay really positive. So at this jewelry event, I had a very positive memory, and I really look forward to more events, and hopefully next time I can meet more men, because for jewelry events, usually for afternoon tea, this kind of event is the same in Hong Kong. I would say 100% woman. If there's one man, he's here to pay the bill. He's here to take out his credit card and pay for someone. I hope that next time I can go to maybe a fashion event and meet both men and women and see if there's any real difference. But this event is, I think, it's 100% the same as Hong Kong. But in Hong Kong, there are a lot of unspoken rules. In my previous video, when I talked about my singlehood, a lot of you left comments, and I do read all the comments, but sometimes I don't reply because it's hard to explain the cultural differences. There are a lot of cultural differences between the Western world and Hong Kong, and I feel like most of you guys don't live in Hong Kong, so you don't have to see these people, you don't have to deal with all these issues, and so might as well not talk about it. But in Hong Kong, it's a patriarchal society, and some of you ask about, like, ask questions, like in the comment section. Some of you ask who's gonna pay for the date, and these kind of questions, they simply don't exist in our society, or at least in my circle, because men and women have a very different position in the society, and so we let men be men and women, we try to be women. So so very, I guess in Western society it's more like 50-50 equality in both sexes, but in Hong Kong it's not, and our perspectives are very different as well. In Hong Kong, it's not that monogamous. Monogamy doesn't really exist in all types of circle. Even my employee, he's earning a very average income. He has a second wife. So many men, it's always one man, a few wives, and a few girlfriends, or one man, one wife, a few girlfriends, or one wife, one girlfriend. So, and it's always like that. It's Hong Kong culture. I'm not sure about China, or I think Singapore, they used to be like that, like one husband, then a few wives, and it's socially acceptable. But I think nowadays it's only one husband, one wife. But in Hong Kong, it's still going like that. Like when I go to events, you see the second wife, the third wife, or the girlfriends. Girlfriends are official titles, and they are socially acceptable. So it's very colorful in Hong Kong, and you have to have this understanding of the culture when you go to events. And when I was reading the comments, some of you guys talk about age, and I was quite stunned because 40 is quite young for Hong Kong people. I mean, a lot of women give birth in their 40s. When I go out in Hong Kong to social events, you see a lot of people in their 60s or in their 70s. They're still very chic, very slim, very energetic, and they're still out there socializing and really having fun. Like, I don't feel 40. 40 is very young. And some of you guys talk about 40 as like old. That is like really strange in my mind. And so maybe it's like Hong Kong people, because we have really good skin, and so we don't feel like I'm wrinkly and old and all that. I think anyway. Also, to me, one of the unspoken rules is that don't be a big mouth and talk about what goes on in this event. It's only, keep it inside the circle, and I don't like to gossip too much. At these events, they have champagne and people want to open up, and you don't tell other people's private stories you don't spread it out. So it's very important that after the event, you don't talk so much to other people about what went on and who said something, and just like when I opened, when I closed. And for Christmas, I don't have any events. For New Year's Eve, I'm going to this really exclusive and prestigious location to celebrate. And stay up all night, I think. Last year I went to the fireworks, went to the countdown. I'm not gonna do that again. It's too cold and I don't want to stand in the rain for 3 hours to wait for 10 minutes of fireworks. I think everyone do it once and then you do something the next year. And this year I'm so blessed to be invited to this exclusive private event. And again, because of the location, it's a private space. I think I'll try to take just a short video and share with you on YouTube. Yeah, I think I should go out and show you London during Saturday night. It's almost 7 o'clock, so let me grab my coat and let's go outside. Hi everyone! I'm standing outside a Malaysian restaurant, but they're so busy, they don't have any table for one. And they say come back at 9 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock and it took me like 45 minutes to come here because there was a delay. I took the tube and there was like 20 minutes wait on the platform. And then at each stop there was a delay. So it's only 3 stops, but it took me 45 minutes to come here. This is the traffic in London during December. But anyway, I think this is my first time in Bayswater. I think I'll walk around the high street, maybe get Hong Kong food or Thai food if they have a table. So let's walk around Bayswater. Hi everyone, I just finished dinner and this is the restaurant. It's called Ross's Thai and I see this restaurant around central London. So it's like a chain restaurant with Thai food. It's like Thai food for Westerners. So it's another version and it's not good. It's not good at all. It's very soggy. Yeah, the chicken was so coarse. Anyway, actually after the New Year's I'm going to Paris. And it should be much better. The food should be much better in Paris. And I'm starting to book the restaurants. I book a restaurant, Japanese restaurant for omakase for dinner. And then of course I'm gonna have Vietnamese food over there. And so yeah, better prepare my trip for Paris instead. The food should be much better over there. And it's quite a cold night and very windy. So I think I'm gonna go home. I think the tube ride is already very tiring. So yeah, I hope the traffic will be okay on my way home. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.